Fielding and Aziz would still be friends today if that trouble didn't happen, and I think Adela and Aziz would have also left on another note, but since it all happened, it came crashing down, and I think a lot of racism and all of that played a part since that happened, so I think they would have been friends if this never occurred.
I also think that their relationship didn't last also because their miscommunications. They would have kept their friendship a bit longer, but not forever, because after the situation with Adela, Dr. Aziz not longer trusts Fielding. That's why their friendship couldn't exist.
At the end of the book, do you think something else should have happened? Or something more should have happened?
I think we all expected a bit more to this ending, maybe a more positive one, maybe the reunification of Aziz and Fielding, something a good end. But I think this ending just shows how cruel reality can be sometimes, with racism, as you mentioned before, it's just sometimes impossible to maintain friendships.
Even though we might have thought that there would be a bit more to the closure of the book, I think it is in the end a realistic ending, showing not just what the reader wants to become friends and stay like that, it shows cultural differences, racism, all those aspects of life. So
intolerance towards Hinduism changes throughout the book.
I mean, first of all, he was not very pleased with Hinduism. He was pretty much against it, but then towards the end he lived in a Hindu state as well, and he respected the Hindu culture very much.
I think this opinion changed through time. At first, I think after what he's been through and what Miss Quested has done to him, I think he was mad at first and wanted to kind of get over it and just forget about it. But I think towards the end of the book he kind of realized that it's not good to keep anger in yourself, so I think he will remember it as a remarkable time.
Because different nationalities, different family values, different religions and political views, so they're not able to overcome all obstacles. That's why. But it's possible, just too difficult for them.
If the story took place in another colony of a different country, for example Portugal and Brazil, do you think something different would happen because of religions and cultures?
Something that happened in the cave could have happened basically anywhere. A conflict could have occurred, but maybe it would be milder.
I mean, every story is subjected to the context in which it takes place. That's the function of setting, right? So it would definitely be different if it took place in Brazil. But maybe we don't know exactly how. I'm sure it would.
Are honesty and trust the most significant aspects in building a friendship?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Why? It's because honesty and trust is a building block of friendship. It's the basic. Yes.
And what about different nationalities? Is it that important?
If they have different, but very different religious views, it's gonna political views. It's gonna be more difficult to maintain a friendship.
Even if it isn't a really close friendship, do you think you should be as honest as you would with your best friend?
I think you need to be honest, but you don't really have to tell everything what's on your mind, because obviously you're not that close to them. So
I agree with Juliana. I think in order to be friends there has to be some type of trust.
From what you know about Mr. Fielding, does it seem to you like he would want to return to England, stay there until retirement, until he dies? What do y'all think?
He visits some cities more cultural and travel around the world. I do not think that he'll just stay in one place and it will be all his life. depend on that.
Yes, I agree. I think he's more like a peace-loving person, so he'll probably want to like put aside the conflict, the imperial powers. Like he'll probably go somewhere where the English don't rule, like for at least not as much as in India, and just stay there until the rest of his life, just to be like in peace and quiet, just to like, be with his family and friends.